Hello and welcome back to my channel, Vintage Nectarines. Today I am posting another video about my bookish crafting adventures with my dear sweet friend Rachel. If you guys watched the episode I posted in March, you know that each month Rachel and I are trying to come up with a craft that relates to one of our favorite books. So March we did Lord of the Rings, and for April we decided to do Alice in Wonderland. So I'm gonna go right ahead and get started by dropping in the footage of the crafts that I made with the supplies that Rachel sent me, and then with the supplies that I purchased for her and I. So I'll see you back in just a minute to show you my finished projects. Today we're going to be doing some crafting. My friend Rachel and I still wanted to do our bookish crafts even during quarantine time, so a couple weeks ago I drove up to Deer Park and we passed supplies through the window and waved at each other from afar.
In the beautiful box of things that Rachel gave me, there's this little card that says "Drink Me" in all different fonts and sizes, a absolutely gorgeous decorative pocket watch, and a little box of trinkets. Upon opening the box, I saw little bags of all kinds of things. Hoops for attaching little glass vials, and the most amazing set of Alice in Wonderland charms. They were all different kinds. I just wanted to turn them all over and see what they all were. The rabbit, the teapot, the clocks, so many great things. Here's a close-up of all of the charms that were included, and the little glass vial, which I'm going to put the "Drink Me" label inside of, and possibly some glitter. And then also a close-up of the absolutely gorgeous pocket watch. So the pocket watch itself came with the pocket watch attachment chain, and then she included an additional chain for a necklace that I'm going to attach a lot of the charms that she included on. But the pocket watch itself is gorgeous with those flowers, and when you open it up, the pocket watch is actually ticking away. So it is the perfect representation of the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, and I can't wait to start making my necklace.
Kids are currently inside working on their schoolwork, so I thought I would come outside really quick to show you the items that I will be using to make my Alice in Wonderland inspired teacup candle. So Rachel had sent stuff for us to make a pocket watch necklace that kind of represented the White Rabbit, and I decided I wanted to do something that kind of represented the Tea Party and the Mad Hatter, since he is my absolute favorite Disney character of all time, and definitely my favorite character in Alice in Wonderland. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys the items that I included for us to use to make our candles. And then I will leave linked down below where I purchased all of the items from. So months back, Rachel and I decided we would order these beautiful teacups for a book club giveaway that we were doing, because we also host a book club, and we had several of them left, and so I decided they would be perfect to use. So I sent a pink one, kind of a lavendery pink one, to Rachel, and the ones I have left are this beautiful green one, this gorgeous navy blue one, and this absolutely beautiful yellow one. I love this yellow one, but to me this looks a little bit more like a Beauty and the Beast teacup. And the navy blue one is definitely my absolute favorite cup from the entire set. But when I was thinking about it, I just think that the green one is perfect for Alice in Wonderland. It very much reminds me of the Mad Hatter himself and the colors that he has on his jacket and his hat. And so I'm going to use the green saucer and teacup. In addition to that, I purchased a wood wick set for us because I love wood wick candles. I love the way they crackle. I love the way they smell when burning them, and so I got a pack that had the wicks and then the little bases themselves. I got soy wax. I have divided it, so this is my half and Rachel does have hers. And then I purchased some scents from a sweet shop on Etsy. So Rachel's favorite smells are kind of citrusy orange spice, so I sent her an orange spice one. And for myself, I got rosemary
and lemon blossom so that it will be just very fresh and kitcheny. So there you have all of my material that I will need to make my Alice in Wonderland Mad Hatter Tea Party inspired candle. So let's get melting. So the first step is to measure the height that you want your wick and then go ahead and cut it down. I kind of want mine to come just a little bit above the top of the cup, so I'm just measuring about there. If I decide I don't like it, I can always change it later. And then you just stick it inside your little base. And then you do need to hot glue it to the bottom so that it stays. So I have gone ahead and heated up my hot glue gun. Just try to get it as centered as possible. And push it down. Now it's time to prepare the water for our double boiler. So the easiest way to do this is going to be to just add the little glass Pyrex bowl to the water and let it heat up slowly. They suggest that you add a couple of the drops of your scent so that it can get kind of melded in. So I'm going to go ahead and add several. I know that sometimes the fragrance oils don't always come through in the burning process, so I'm going to just be pretty generous with them, and I'll go ahead and add more later after everything is fully melted. Now that the wax is fully melted, I'm going to go ahead and add some more of the fragrance oil. And like I said, I'm being pretty generous because I want to make sure that the oil comes through, or that the scent comes through when I burn the candle. And I want it to be more lemony, so I'm making sure I add extra lemon. So we're just gonna stir that all in. Just have to let it dry. I had so much fun making this month's crafts. I love that they were so different, and that we got to create the same thing using the same materials but ended up with something different. So
I'm first going to go ahead and show my finished necklace. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So I'm going to stand up so you guys can see it. Two different sections of the necklace.
I have the pocket watch at the top with the cute little clock and key charm. And then attached to the longer necklace chain, I put 3 different sets of markers. I have the rabbit in the teacup and an ace of spades card, the white rabbit himself hanging from the bottom of the chain, and then the teapot and the drink me vial that I made.
And I absolutely love the way it turned out. And I'm excited to get to wear it from time to time. My oldest daughter also really loves it, so she will be wearing it as well, I'm sure. Unfortunately, so Rachel and her husband are going to be moving soon, and so she swore that she took a picture of her finished clock necklace, but she's like, I can't seem to find it on my camera roll, and I think I packed it up. So unfortunately, I do not have a picture of Rachel's finished necklace, but it is beautiful. So maybe I'll convince her to find a picture or snap a picture after she's all settled in, and I can share it later at some point on my Instagram stories. But we also made teacup candles, and I am so in love with how it turned out. I can't wait to put it on my bookshelf and burn it. It does really smell good right now, so I'm hoping that once I burn it, it's still going to have a great fragrance. Rachel did struggle a little bit with getting hers to have enough of the scent, which is part of why I wanted to make sure I went kind of overboard on adding the scent to mine. And I misspoke. I thought I had sent her orange, and I didn't. I actually think I sent her cinnamon, but I'll go ahead and include a picture of her finished candle right here and kind of a little bit of the process along the way. The soy wax that I ended up purchasing was exactly a pound, and Rachel and I, the teacups are 8-ounce teacups. So Rachel made a teacup that had, or her candle didn't come quite to the top. Mine comes almost perfectly to the top, but she also had enough to make another small little candle in a mason jar. So out of the 1 pound soy wax, we got 2 8-ounce candles, an additional small little mason jar candle, and I still probably have a little less than half of my pound, because I split our 1 pound in half and gave each of us half. So you could probably get, if you bought 1 pound, I would say you could easily get 3 8-ounce candles. But I had so much fun this month. Next month, I believe we decided to do nursery rhyme. So I'm curious to see what we're going to come up with for each other, and I can't wait to show you guys what we do. So thank you so much for joining me today for this quick little video. Rachel and I are really enjoying still being able to figure out a way to do our bookish crafts together, and it's been a lot of fun to kind of have something to look forward to during this quarantine time, and it just puts a smile on my face. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more crafting videos, I post lots of DIY videos on this channel, as well as homeschooling videos and gardening videos. So if you're interested in that stuff, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.